Hi folks, Bob Krebs, Sales Manager at Pure Pursuit Automotive, again this evening with our beautiful 2013 BMW M6. This is one beautiful car. As you can tell, it's a convertible as well, beautiful cobalt blue color. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit tonight about the interior of the vehicle, particularly the front of the vehicle, the cockpit, and all of the creature comforts and all of the navigational systems, stereo of this vehicle as well. So we're going to start from left, particularly on the instrument panel here. You've got your fuel gauge, you've got your speedometer, you've got your tachometer, and then you've got your gauge which tells you the engine heat itself. Going over here to the center console, you've got the navigation system which you can control from over here on the right, or you can control on the steering wheel itself. It has both redundant controls so that way you can always keep your eyes on the road. It also has a heads-up display as well, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. And of course it's got paddle shifters. It is a 7-speed automatic that essentially is able to be turned into a 7-speed manual through these shifter paddles. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this now. We're in the actual navigation mode. That can be switched easily to give you Bluetooth connection for your phones. You have a menu that will allow you to decide whether or not you're going to have a telephone navigation, office systems, connected drive, vehicle information, various things, and of course multimedia and radio. So once you choose that, you can go to the particular channel that you wish to hear, and of course you've got your volume control that you can control the stations from, and you got your volume control here as well in the center of the console. Okay, switching back to the media board here. Again, it gives you an idea of different types of songs that you're searching for, playback, top 50, etc., and whatever you decide that you want to be able to listen to as you're driving. So it's very, very easy. You can also play different types of songs that you've chosen on here from different groups. In the center console here, obviously we have the shifter, which has obviously reverse, neutral, and of course your drive systems that you can put in to make it either manual or automatic driving systems. And of course the redundant system is, as you can see that here as well, and you can make your shifting from here. Your left is down and your right is up, which we'll demonstrate once we get on the road. And here's another function of the forward-facing camera here, which is it gives you an idea of exactly what's going on in the front of the vehicle, particularly not just directly in front of the vehicle, but down and in front of the vehicle. That way you can see things that might not ordinarily be seen because it's got a long hood. So it's also got a feature that when you put this vehicle in gear, and it's going to beep in just a second because it's essentially radar, and that is when I switch this on, it gives you kind of a three-dimensional view of where the vehicle's at in relation to where you're headed. And as you can see here, if you look on this side, as we start to go forward in the vehicle and it comes up on an obstacle, it's going to show me how close I am with green, then yellow, and then it starts to catch red, indicating that I've got a little bit of a problem there and I may end up hitting something. So that gives you an idea how that works. And of course, as soon as you go into reverse, it automatically flips into that mode as well. So that way you can tell where you're backing and be able to see where you're going with it. You've got your beverage containers right here where you've got room for a couple of large drinks, coffees, or anything like that of your choice. And then in the center console here, you've also got a place that if you decide that you have to smoke, then obviously you got a place to light your cigarette, place to dump your ashes, and it also functions as a 12-volt receptacle. The center console here opens up also, USB port, and it's also got a phone contact system. If you have the type of a phone that fits into this, then you could put your phone in there and recharge the phone as well, of course, as you're driving. So lots of space, lots of room up here, very comfortable. I'm 6'5", fit in here very, very easily. And of course the steering wheel itself adjusts so that, let's say if you want this further in, the wheel will adjust further in. If I want that vehicle down or up, the vehicle adjusts accordingly. The seat, the same way, the seat from the back, the bottom, the front can be adjusted accordingly to each individual driver. So again, overall a very comfortable vehicle to be able to drive, and you can set each of these settings for each particular driver and the way that they drive. In my case, I like the wheel a little bit closer to me because I like to sit back further. So, but again, everything is designed, as you can see there. It might be hard to see from the camera. I have a heads-up display, again, which gives me a perfect shot of how fast I'm going as I'm driving this vehicle without ever having to look down here or to my right, and I can do everything from the steering wheel of this vehicle. Here's a unique feature of the vehicle as well, and that is you can put the top up or you can put the top down by the comfort of the driver's seat. So whenever you're ready to put the top up, you're just going to depress this and bring the top up or bring it down, This will open from the rear, opens the top up, brings the top forward, brings that latch forward. I don't even have to touch anything. It latches automatically, hooks in, brings the back window up, puts the back cover in place, and then when it's ready and completed with those, it brings the windows up as well. Okay, we got the top up. We're ready to go, so let's take this thing out for a test ride on the road.